Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and we have the last part of Let's Play Shining Force 2. We have the and more. If you wait long enough at the end screen, you get the and more, and you press the button, and it takes you to a very special battlefield. And this battlefield, if you check the map, is in the shape of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like you can see his hand there, and look up. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's an outline of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's kind of hard to see, but it's him. This is also where we found Claude. So I told you this place would be important. This battlefield is populated by all of the major bosses that we had to fight, minus two. It is missing two of the major bosses, and those two are replaced by Prism Flowers. It is missing Tauros and the Kraken, which I think would have been cool to have Tauros just kind of standing there in the middle, and we had to kill him before we could. But no one would have the Achilles sword, so that's the only downside. And the Kraken head would have been just cool to have anyway. Just have a Kraken head kind of floating around. That would have been badass. But since there's no water here, I guess that it doesn't work out as well. So this fight starts off deceptively simple, because all of the bosses you face you can kill in one hit, and then you get ganged up on by the later bosses. So it's like, okay, you're fine killing Willard and the demon or the Dark Smoke, and even the chessboard king, not a problem. But then Odd-Eye and Gasp and Camila and King Gallum gang up on you and just rape you. Like I'm this fight, I did this. I'm doing this post-commentary for this. If you had heard my live commentary, there's going to be a moment here where it's nothing more than just long streams of obscenities. It's insane. There's really not much to this fight. Just survive, dodge the Prism Flowers, kill the bad guys. Really, all you have to do, you have to kill everything, and I kind of screw this up. I'm gonna go ahead and say now, I skip one of the bad guys, thinking, oh, it's just easier to skip him. No, you have to kill everything to end this fight, because they're all bosses. So everything has to die. You can't leave one, because just so kill it as you pass by it. Don't leave anything. I said it because I pass by. I leave one of the Prism Flowers. And then I kill Xeon, and then I'm like, okay. So, there's gonna be a weird, inconvenient edit at the end. There is nothing at the end of the video. Once you get it, it's just... It'll take you back to the Sega logo screen. But, I wanted to take this opportunity to again, thank you all for watching this LP. I've had so much fun doing this. I love this game, and this fight, plagues me. And it plagues me now because these are all bosses, they all have ridiculously high agility, and they're all getting like 2 to 3 attacks per my one. Look at that, a dark smoke. A dark freaking smoke got 2 attacks before I can do anything to move a character. And I could have killed him with Chester, I should have killed him with Chester just to get him out of the way. But I don't. And I'm regretting that. I'm sorely regretting that option right now. And I'm getting a little bit of slowdown, and I wonder what's going on. That's not good. Hopefully it doesn't affect anything, but yeah, getting a little weird slowdown as far as my system's concerned. But like this, Bowie kills the king. Bowie wouldn't have killed the king in one hit, but came damn close. If Bowie had the power ring, he would have. And I forgot to check and see what everyone's stats are for this fight. That would have been amazing. But, again, slight failure. And at this point I'm kind of concerned, like, where do I move everyone to where they're not going to get attacked by Prism Flowers or ganged up on? Because if you send one person out, that's when they're going to get ganged up on, and they're going to die. The first time I did this fight, I moved someone just a little too close. Zalbard came down, and Bolt 2'd him, and then Oddeye came over, and Oddeye beamed him, and then they were dead. Because I wasn't nearly this high. Honestly, the first time I did this game, I think I was 25. Like, most of my people were 24, 25-ish. It was rough. It was real rough. So, and this one turns out to be really rough because I underestimate these bosses. I figure, oh, I fought Camila like 6 battles ago. There's no way she could hurt me. And Camila ends up pissing me off more than anything else. Like, look at this, Zalbard. How long ago did I fight Zalbard? I almost killed him in one hit, but thankfully Karna gets a second hit, and she just destroys him. It's insane. And at this point, like, the Prism Flowers were 2 fights after Zalbard. Well, 3 fights after Zalbard. And I still can't one-shot them. So, I was a little frustrated by that. I figured by this point in time, like, I've taken out Xeon. I shouldn't have any problems with these fodder. But anyway, it's weird. So, if I got the chance, I actually kind of wanted to do this with just different people, but I would have died. Especially since I haven't actually leveled up any of my other people. They're all sitting in the neighborhood of 14 promoted, and that's a little under-leveled. But, I did want to include this fight, and since there's really nothing else to talk about, it's more of a chance to talk, again, thank everyone for watching and, liking the videos, and favoriting the videos, and subscribing, and everything that you guys do, that, makes this more entertaining than it already is. Like the comments about the vampires. I really wanted to make a bunch of Twilight jokes about Lemon, but I mean, his name is Lemon. There's only so much I can do that life hasn't already done to that poor man. Yeah. No, it's sad. I'm laughing at myself now. But I'll take this opportunity to talk about the next part of my Shining playthrough. Next is going to come up to Shining Wisdom. That'll be the next game in the series, because that one has a couple of direct relations to this one. The main villain in Shining Wisdom supposedly has past history with Oddeye. And to know that, you would have to play Shining Force Gaiden for the Game Gear, which links Shining Force 1 and 2 together. It's the bridge. And it also bridges a couple other games. Oddeye is actually, from what I've heard, a playable character in that game. I haven't gotten to that point yet. A newfound YouTube friend has sent me a link to the game, a copy of the game that was translated in English. Never quite made it to the US. I don't feel bad about playing ROMs like that. A, it's a Game Gear ROM, which Sega's not making any money off of anymore, and B, they never took the time to translate it to English, so it's one of those gray areas. It's technically illegal, but playing it will make me more likely to buy another Shining game in the future. Not that I was going to have any problem. I was really hoping that Shining Force Feather would come out for the DS here in the US, but little to no luck on that one. So, yeah. But yeah, I will be doing Shining Wisdom, which is for the Sega Saturn. It's a Zelda clone. Not a very good Zelda clone, but it has its moments, and we'll be having a lot of fun with it. And probably in the middle of that project, I will also be doing my 500 subscriber special, which I'm going to be partnering with a couple other people for a big project. So, there's a couple of YouTube people that I really want to work with on this one. So if anyone else is interested in it, shoot me a line, and I'll see what I can do to fit you guys in. But there's about 3 or 4 people that I really want to work with on it because it's fan-freaking-tastic. So yeah. And that's also incentive for you guys to spread the word. You know, plug my channel. The sooner I get to 500 subscribers, the better. Because I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. Other than that, just to everyone who is already subscribed and everyone who's watching the videos, thank you all. It's so much fun. Even though I make stupid mistakes like casting Aura level 2 for no discernible reason. I have no idea why I did that. I'm just mildly retarded. And I'm going to lose 2 people in this fight. Like, in one fell swoop. It's insane. It pisses me off. But it's... it is what it is, and I kind of go into this fight kind of half-cocked. Like, I stopped caring. Like, I should have killed the Prism Flower there, but I figured, no, let's go after Camila, because she's a bigger threat. Well, she is, because she can move. The Prism Flower is just going to sit there and do nothing. And May is dead. Bye, May. It's nice knowing. So that's one Ranger down. That sucks. Geralt moves in for an attack. And then I'll lose another one here in a minute. And I say screw that. I don't need to aggress. Aggressing out of this fight won't do anything. So I bolt level through them. But yes, this is one of those fights where you kind of want to save your items, because if I had my healing rain, it would have made this fight a little bit easier. But thankfully I still had all of my healing waters, so... and we do no damage with that. Like, really, Neptune level 2 should, in theory, be my strongest spell, and it did, like, 20 points of damage. Like, that's kind of sad. But Jaha goes in. Jaha won't be with us long because he's going to attract the attention of the Red Baron, and in the most dick move, he manages to get Soul Steal. I'm like, oh, that's just... Slade doesn't manage to instantly kill anyone, but you get Soul Steal? Dick move, game. Dick move. And now Gesp is pretty much dead. So... Not quite dead enough, though, but she levels up. What's sad is Sarah turned... I think she gets to 32 in this fight, which is just insane. Because Bowie is still at 30. So that just tells you the usefulness of Master Monks. Never discount the Master Monk. They're useful. And Adai gets several turns for every one of mine, and he manages to freaking Adai beam everyone. And here goes Soul Steal, and it was so nice knowing Jaha. The one good spell Kazan had is a wizard. Alright, and I decided to start attacking the Red Baron instead of healing people, but that was well worth it because the critical hit on Red Baron was amazing. It would have been even better if she'd gotten the really big critical hit where she has the Spasm Punch Kick ability. I don't think we've seen that in this LP. We may have seen it once, but yeah. If only the Gesarme could kill these people in one hit, that would make me very happy. I want to try to distance everyone to try and protect myself from Soul Steal. Not that it's going to do me any good. And I was worried that I lost Kazan there, but thankfully he somehow survived. And then got a turn so that he could run away and heal himself again. I forgot that he had a Protect Ring, so... Not that it was doing any good with all of his special attacks that were being used on him. And yeah, I almost put Elric in the line of fire, and then I think better about that. But he kills Red Baron, so... yeah, I really don't have too much else to say, other than... So after Shining Wisdom, we're going to be doing Shining the Holy Ark, and then after the Shining the Holy Ark, we're going to do Shining Force 3. And then, I might go back and do Shining in the Darkness and Shining Force 1 just to complete the trifecta, but the series of games. And Gollum comes in and casts Demon Breath, which is my most hated ability now. I freaking hate that power. It's just dick. I don't know, I'm not as familiar with Shining Force 1 and Shining in the Darkness. Shining in the Darkness plays just like Shining the Holy Ark. It's a dungeon crawler, and it's ridiculously hard. I have access to both of them on the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, but I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do them because I'm not as familiar with them, so I don't know. I don't think I can make that as good as an LP as I should. So, and naturally, because I left the Prison Flower alive, it comes back to bite me in the ass. So, yeah, regretting that. I've got a lot of other games after this that I want to do, and I really don't know where I'm gonna go with it. After these three, like I'm looking at my shelf, and I've got tons of other games. But I guess I'll just see where they go. I might do some smaller projects after that, because let's face it, I'm kind of doing a ton here with this. I mean, the Shining games are huge games, so it's just kind of crazy. I mean, this one was only 60 parts, but granted, well, 62 parts technically, 61 with the game and then one extra part. But at 20 minutes apiece, thankfully because of the YouTube time relinquishment, it's not so bad. But with all the technical issues I had, I'm praying, I'm knocking on wood, I'm throwing salt over my shoulder, whatever superstition I have to do to keep myself from getting hosed technically, in these next Shining projects. I was like, I would kill someone if I have as many problems with it as I've had with this. So, and instead of attacking with Geralt, I heal Karna because we need healers, and that's going to turn around and bite me in the ass. Like I should have attacked when I had the chance, but instead I start healing people and think, well, if I heal people, they'll survive. How wrong I am. How utterly wrong I am. And I can't do anything with Kazin because he has no items, but I keep checking out of instinct. And Bowie can't do anything. And that's the end of a couple of people. No, not the end of a couple of people. They're not dead yet. But give them a moment, they will be. Because King Gallum gets a second turn. Yeah, that's the biggest dick. Geralt and Elric. So both of my ranged fighters are dead. But thankfully, this fight gives us 2 extra melee attack spots for Xeon to make it a little bit easier. Because I figure by this point, you've suffered casualties. So, yeah. And she's got nothing to do other than heal 3. She doesn't even have heal 4 yet, which kind of pisses me off because she's 31. And she's actually over 31 considering we promoted her at what? 28? 29? Just goes to show how kind of impossible they made some of these spells to get where... Like, I'm amazed some of the people who were able to make it to level 50 promoted and get Aura level 4, which is the equivalent of a healing ring. Like, you get Aura 4, it costs as much as Heal 4 by itself, and it heals everybody. Just everybody. It's like a healing ring. You just target on yourself and everyone just survives. So, and Peter proceeds to heal himself as much as humanly possible. And I heal for Karna because she's got, like, how much health do we heal back? 85 hit points. Because I knew she had over 100, I just didn't realize she had that much over 100. But now we get, again, I check with Kazin because I'm retarded. We start getting our people in position. I could use the white ring now, but I know it's going to crack, so I use the healing water instead on Peter. It's like the healing ring's cracked, it would destroy itself, and I kind of want that 10 extra defense, even though I'm not planning on getting Bowie anywhere near Xeon. Like, I should have had Bowie down there to deal with the Prism Flower and have that be it, because that's not really that much of a threat. But I didn't think you need to kill everything. I figured once you kill Xeon again, it ends and the fight's over. And no, kill everything. Just be that thorough. Kill everything. Don't let a single one of these things survive. Nothing here deserves to live. And for some odd reason, I decided to bounce back and forth between the level of heals. And like, who do I end up healing? No one. And I heal level 1 Kazin because he still needs it. I'm like, all that work. I really could have cut that out in hindsight, but I didn't really need to do too much to edit this. It's a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. Wanted it to be. It's pushing 25 minutes, but it's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. And I'm tempted to send Kazin in first, but I'm like, no, because he's gonna die. So let's get people closer first. And let's use boost, because that would also be useful. I really do dislike the targeting system. Yeah, that's really about it until we kill Xeon. So I don't have too much else other than, again, thank you all. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep thanking you guys. Thank you. I'm punchy. It's late. Leave me alone. So, yeah, I've got a lot of things on my plate as far as future projects. A lot of things that I want to do. Even there's a bunch of games that I haven't even played yet, but I'm gonna have a little bit more free time until school starts because I've decided to leave the world of gainful employment and just focus mainly on school. So that's going to be fun. So hopefully in the next couple of days before classes start, I will be able to play some of these games that I've bought. I've bought a ton of games that I've played like once or twice back in the day. Like most of the games for the PS1, like Alundra, Lunar. I got a copy. My wife gave me a copy of Suikoden 1. So I've got a lot of games that it's like I've played them, I never beat them, or games that I've never even played. Like I got Phantom Brave, and I haven't tried that out, and I really want to. So there's a lot of things that I want to try, and depending on how well I like them, I'm going to turn them into LPs later on as well. So lots of projects in the pipe, and like I said, one really big one planned for my my subscriber special that I want to work with other people on. I'm going to be sending out notices to the definite people that I want to work with. So if you get something in my inbox or your inbox from me, that's what that's about. And again, if you don't get one from me, but it's something you want to get into, let me know and I'll see what I can do about fitting you in. Because it's going to be fun. It's going to be a 3-part thing, just like most of my other subscriber specials. Well, 3 to 5 parts. This one will be 3. And with the YouTube limit, it's going to be about 25 minutes a piece per video. So we've got a lot of material to get through with those, and it's going to be just fantastically amazing. And we're coming up to the end of the video, so again, I want to just thank everyone for all their support, and I'm glad you have stuck around through this LP, and I hope you guys stick around through my future projects as well. Like I said, I edit the walking to go back and kill the Prism Flower. So once I kill Xeon, you guys will see the game over screen. And yeah, with that, I look forward to seeing you all in my future projects. Please, again, feel free to comment and all that jazz. You know I love hearing from you guys. So I will see you all in future installments, future projects. Again, thank you all. Till then, later everyone.